What is going on, Nerd Paraders and ARK Survival Evolved fans? Welcome to the channel once again. Thank you so much for coming to hang with me here today. As we do another very special video, we are going to watch together the ARK The Animated Series. I know that was a little weird. The Animated Series trailer here together. I haven't watched this yet, but I'm really excited to do it, and ARK has actually absolutely been slaying it right now. After the 2020 Game Awards with the announcement of ARK 2 and that amazing trailer with Vin Diesel as the lead character, essentially. And then now with the announcement of ARK The Animated Series. I haven't watched this yet. I've only seen the picture, which is a female ARK character, which my prediction is maybe it's Helena. I don't know. We'll find out here, hopefully, on the by watching the trailer. And the Parasaur, that's just kind of like a petting, essentially. I'm really excited to check this out. A couple of things that I wanted to jump in before I watch it, like maybe my hopes for what this animated series is that it's a in-depth explanation, sort of taking us through the life of maybe Helena in this situation, or explaining ARK's extremely like rich and almost cryptic story. Because when you play ARK Survival Evolved, the game, the story isn't like laid out in front of you. You have to dig and hunt for these explorer notes that kind of sort of piece a puzzle picture together and explain it like rather cryptically. If this animated series does something that like explains the past of Helena, sort of what we experienced a bit in the game, going from Survival Evolved to Scorched Earth to Aberration to Extinction, so on and so forth, that I think that would be really, really cool. And I'm really excited to check this out with you guys here today. And I'm gonna review it in my own Nerd Parade way, and we are going to have fun. So I am Nick, this is Nerd Parade, and let's hit the play button on this thing. What I'm hoping for is that it is not necessarily like a targeted for children kind of animation. Like, it doesn't have to be an adult animation like maybe your Castlevania on Netflix type of thing. And it doesn't have to be like a targeted for age 7 and under. I feel like catering to both audiences would really be cool. But we'll talk about that more as we play.
When I was a boy, I often would ask my blessed mother to tell me the histories of the gods.
I'm getting very Greek mythology vibes here.
Burning hatreds. And she told me stories of paradise, Elysium, and of their places of judgment. The underworld.
To kill another.
Am I watching the right?
Their present and their future.
I know already. I gotta pause it because this isn't a really long trailer. I know exactly what they're doing already. They're setting the theme essentially of the past of each kind of like explore note that you would see, because you have some very like Greek influenced explore notes. Essentially, you have some very Asian influenced explore notes. Okay, I'm starting to connect these dots here.
Duty without hesitation.
These are not my stars, and this is no afterlife. If it were, I would see my wife again. I would hold my son in my arms.
It's like they're taking the specific kind of survivor notes that you would find in game, that you kind of have the characters backing them, essentially taking from like different parts of where they may have, let's say, originated from. That's 100% what they're doing.
I've found in my life that a sense of loss is inescapable. Death smiles at us all in its time.
There's your blueprints.
This place contains more wonders than you can dream of. Secrets that only I can unlock.
Oh. We know who that is. And that very like ominous voice. This is Rockwell 100% with the experimentation and the alchemy. 100%. You're listening to Rockwell right now.
It's meant for me alone.
Yeah, if meant for me alone. Like you can tell like his greed essentially from this. That's got to be Rockwell.
Feel it? The balance of nature has been altered. There is someone out there who may change our fate, who could lead us out of the darkness. And yet I wonder, hunted and alone on this strange new world, will she be able to survive?
That voice is Russell Crowe, 100%. That voice narrating that 100% is Russell Crowe. I know he's part of the voice actor cast, so that one I picked up instantly. And this is who I'm hoping is Helena. and we're gonna follow Helena's story as kind of like the heroine of the ARK series. Look at that black armor. How very, like, I gotta pause it here again, and damn, I think Helena just got knocked on her ass. But how very tip of the hat again to like the splash screen of ARK Survival Evolved. We see what is believed to be Helena in her leather armor fighting someone in flak on a raptor while she rides her parasaur. Like 100% right there. I hope you guys picked up on that as well. Find that bow. Okay, so I don't think it's necessarily going to be for kids, and Helena definitely plays on a PvP server. That's a good battle parasaur. Your enemy detection skill came in so handy right there. The animation is amazing. The animation looks really, really good, and it's going to give you the cast. So I definitely picked up on Russell Crowe's voice right away. There's with Russell Crowe and Vin Diesel. I was like, wait, holy crap, was I wrong? But right at the end there, I was like, okay, thank you. Brain didn't deceive me. This is looking like Netflix quality animation 2022. Oh my god, we gotta wait so long. Oh, why you do this? Oh, why you do this? Okay, we gotta wait so long, but that looks amazing. And it definitely is going to probably be rated teen or something. She stabs him in the throat like freaking Legolas with an arrow. Come on, that's straight out of Lord of the Rings. That's awesome. That was so freaking cool. Oh man, I'm really, really jazzed for this. To refer back to my previous statement at the beginning of the video, I don't necessarily think this is going to be your average Nickelodeon animation. This is going to be like Netflix quality, like Castlevania style, and that is badass. That is so freaking badass. Now, if you haven't necessarily seen like Netflix Castlevania, I love Castlevania. One of my favorite games of all times is Symphony of the Night, and I love the whole like lore stuff behind Castlevania. And to see it rebooted as an animated series was freaking awesome, and I loved it. I loved it. This is like following that footstep, that formula, which is super popular in my opinion, and I think they're gonna crush it. That is freaking so cool. And it didn't really tell us whether or not the female character was Helena, but I'm starting to really think that it might be. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is it Helena? Do you believe it's Helena? I certainly do. And it might give us that sort of spoon-fed lore that I feel like some of us need. I tend to respond better to lore that's kind of like easily laid out in front of me so that I can understand it instead of like kind of finding bits and pieces and then trying to put it together myself. That's something I tend to struggle with, but I'm really excited and hoping that it maybe follows down that path. But we're going to have to wait 2 solid years, 2022. But will the wait be worth it? I think it might be. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And we'll talk more about the animated series the more we find out about it. Until then, take care of yourselves out there, stay awesome, remain nerdy, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.